twin assisters, Chris and Cliff Paul, set out to unite their fans by creating something everyone could agree on. Having lobbed such ideas as the CP three-legged shorts and a State Farm clipper ship, they finally landed on the perfect answer. The Jordan CP3 ID and Cliff's favorite Argyle. Create your own pair. After all, when it's worn to assist, you know it.
Welcome back to another episode of The Rush. As always, I'm Manny Fry.
And I'm Sean Bennett. This week we bring you more County Market Winter Classic basketball highlights and a girls basketball highlight against one of the CA State powerhouses, Springfield High. The Rush will take you to the mats for the Glenwood wrestling match against Springfield as well. The Nelson Center played host to the Glenwood hockey team battling, guess who? Springfield High. Don't forget about Eric Brooklow will have the top 3 plays of this week as his pigskin picks as well. After that, it's a fan favorite, GBA highlights to finish up the show. Now, without further ado, let's get started.
On Friday night, the Glenwood boys basketball team played the Rochester Rockets at the Winter Classic in Jacksonville at the Bowl and won handily, 56-33. Saturday's game brought more of a challenge, though, for the Titans as Glenwood took on Taylorville and Lincoln. Here's the guest anchors, assistant basketball coach Pat Mooney. Coach, thanks for coming on.
You bet.
So let's go ahead and let's go right into the highlights here. Early 10 a.m. game against the Taylorville Tornadoes. And, Coach, they've really made a turnaround since Kerry McVickers took over as the head boys basketball coach a year ago.
Yeah, they like to mix up their defenses and push the ball at you. They force, they were real challenge for us.
Now, Tyler Brown almost got it. Taylorville's Coach Sheedy takes away. Peyton Allen snatches it right back and scores. Coach, Taylorville committed 17 turnovers for the game. It's really a testament for your defense.
Yeah, I thought it was one of our better defensive efforts. We had active hands and everybody moved well on defense, and we played real well as a team in that game.
Eric Dust scored inside. So did Thomas Snyder. Taylorville got something going, Sean.
He is fouled, but look at Peyton Allen with the key jumper from the field. Now, Glenwood shot 20 of 32. How did that really help in the long run, Coach?
It always looks better when you're shooting the ball well, but I think one of the reasons we moved the ball well, we had good spacing on the floor and took the ball to the basket when we had an opportunity, and everything kind of came together offensively in that game.
Titans led 31-17 at the half, and Kyle Willauer steals it away from Drew Perriott, and that's what he can do, Coach. Step back and knock down the 3.
Right, and Tyler, you mentioned Tyler Brown. He's had the task of guarding Willauer, I think, the last 3 times that we played.
And he held him in check there.
Yeah, I think last year he held him scoreless, and I think he might have had 6 in this game, but as you saw, one of those was in transition where Tyler didn't really have a chance to match up with him. He did a great job on him, and that's really a key to Taylorville's success, is to get him going, and Tyler's kept him from doing that.
Cole Harper there takes it away from Grant Livingston and goes coast to coast. And now let's hear what Cole Harper, who had 14 points, had to say after the game.
Yeah, Taylorville's much improved from the past years. They got everyone back, great shooters. They're actually more talented than they usually are, so yeah, they're a good team. And tonight we got to buckle down. We got a great Lincoln team, number 4 or whatever in the state, so we're ready for them. They definitely got shooters everywhere on the court. Every 5 spot can shoot, so definitely got to have hands high and contest every shot.
Now, Coach, after that matchup against Taylorville, you guys went on to the County Market Winter Classic Championship game that day at 8 o'clock against Lincoln. Now, what strategies did you guys implement against the 4th ranked in the Class 3A Lincoln?
Well, we really didn't change much from what we've done in the past. What we try to do with Lincoln is try to take the 3 away from them and make them finish around the basket, make them finish on drives. The thing that changed is they're a lot better at finishing, especially Gavin Block. He's a much better player. Gave us a really difficult matchup, and he was able to get to the basket and score handily on us.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and look at that. The Titans and the Railers in the finale at the County Market Winter Classic at the Bowl. First time these two teams met since the Class 3A Mount Zion sectional semifinal, that overtime buzzer beater by Peyton Allen. And Gavin Block, you talked about it, 13 of his 20 points in the first half. Right out of the gate, he knocks down a 3. Yeah,
they like to come out and run offense. I think they took over a minute off the clock, and then Block hit, I don't know what that was, 23 or 24 footer right off the bat, and got off to a bad start for us right away.
Tyler Horsham, Sean,
gave an
another 3.
Early 6-0 lead, and look at Peyton Allen.
And Peyton Allen goes, takes it, he has so much speed, and then he doesn't take it to the rack, though. He goes, pops up, and pulls a jumper. But he's about all you guys had in the first half, down at the half. Handle it.
Yeah, Lincoln has a great system, a great coach, and great talent and experienced players, and they really executed their game plan perfectly.
Horsham with another 3. He ended up with 8 points, and here, nice pass. Lincoln moving the ball around, and they get to Peyton Ebelher with the layup, and they had good ball movement all night, making the Lincoln fans happy. And Sean, Peyton Allen to the tournament
MVP tournament, as the Rail Splitters will go on to win their second straight County Market Classic, their 5th in 6 years. Glenwood trails behind 31-53. Payne Allen with 13 points and Gavin Block with 20 points. Here's some post-game sound.
Our defense is designed to have a man and a half on the ball, and you know, it's tough to play him because he takes so much energy from all our guys to keep him channeled in the right direction. Otherwise, you know, he has big nights, and he's a great player. We shoot the 3, and you know, we done a nice job with it. We had good ball movement. We got the shots that we wanted, and you know, that makes things really nice.
So, Coach, now after that, a tough 22-point loss to Lincoln. Now you got the Lanphier Lions at home tonight. It's a coaches versus cancer game. And talk about what it's like playing a team like Lanphier, led by Larry Austin, but their role players really started stepping up in the city tournament. And guys played them close, only lost by 8, 64-56 over there at Lobernica.
They have a lot of talent. I mean, everybody knows about Austin, but the Bishop kid, he hits some shots, he hits some bombs, he hits some long 3s. He's very difficult to guard. The big thing with Lanphier is just trying to avoid the long runs that they have. I think they put a 7-0 run on us at the end of the first half, beginning of the second half last game.
And that seemed when they started to run away with it in that game.
Right. I mean, we know what we have to do. I mean, knowing what you have to do and doing it's two different things, because they have a lot of bodies out on a lot of long arms, a lot of quick kids who put a lot of pressure, so they're kind of built to get those runs, and we have to do what we can to avoid that.
Coach, thanks for coming on, and good luck tonight. Tough task against the #1 ranked team in Class 3A.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Titans face the #1 ranked Lions in a special coaches versus cancer game that tips off here at GHS at 7:45.
The Glenwood Titans girls basketball team went on to road to Willard Dewey Gymnasium to face the state-ranked Springfield Lady Senators. Last Thursday, here are the highlights provided to us, this time by channel1450.com.
Go ahead, take a look at the highlights here. The Titans and the Lady Senators. The Titans only lost 40-39 when the game was at Glenwood. And getting going with girls basketball here, head coach Brad Scheffler, his dad Bill was the coach here in Glenwood's 1975 super sectional team. Courtney Pence, that 3's no good. Annika Webster puts it back. And then Julia Rosen, one of their leaders, steps back, knocks down the 3 from the left wing. SHS struck early and often, Sean.
They sure did, and the Titans try to keep up with the tempo pace as Nikki Hogan, she passes to Maggie Julin for the 2, and the Senators, Keira Weir, one of the many talented Senators on their team, and she gets that point, but look at Julia Rosen switches another 3-pointer. She's been one of the key aspects to the team.
One of their best shooters, you see it again, she dominated, and Mel Bremhorst normally dominates inside, but Keira Ware, good pass, and Bremhorst steps back, knocks down the 3 from the right wing, and Annika Webster got it inside, and here with the steal, and she will go ahead and go coast to coast, stole that one away from Nikki Hogan. They used to play back in middle school, and then Courtney Pence here on the outlet, great bounce pass to Bremhorst again, this time for the layup, and Sean, wasn't Springfield High, 2 up-tempo pace, Titans couldn't handle it.
Got the overlook on them as Glenwood falls behind 15 points, 40-55. Maggie Julin with 17 points, and Webster with 15. Here's some post-game sound.
We just needed a couple shots to fall, and we finally did, and we played better tonight. Still got some things to work on, but overall we played a lot better than we did last time.
we knew what we had to do. Is just come out and just play our game and not let them control us, let us control the game, and I think we did that. Yeah, I think that consistency is a big goal to have in upcoming games, and I think that we've proved that we can do that. So.
When school is out on Monday, the girls went out and played against the Eaton tournament at Lincoln against a tough Taylorville team, followed by the next day the host Railers. Here are the results against Lincoln.
No, these results are going to be against the Taylorville Tornadoes. And a 62-51 win for the Titans. Maggie Julian, 16 points. Parker Bandy of 13 and a solid effort. And Sean, tell them about the Lincoln Railers.
The Lincoln Railers up here after the Tornadoes. So the scoreboard will be up here at the moment. Railers fall behind 72-34. Parker Bandy with 18 points and Maggie Julian, her close friend, with 12 points. The Lady Titans take on the Rochester Rockets for the Eaton Championship title in Lincoln Saturday night at 6:30. The Rush is going to take our first commercial break. When we come back, wrestling and hockey highlights against Springfield High once again. Stay tuned.
Fat Willie's in Chatham is a great family restaurant that supplies a wonderful dining experience. We offer outstanding fried chicken and over-the-top Walleye pizza. With quality products at affordable prices, Fat Willie's is the way to go. Open Monday through Saturday, 12 a.m. to midnight. Call us today at 217-483-6969.
Aaron, you're all set.
Great, thanks.
Mike, thanks for doing that discount double check. You saved us hundreds.
What was that?
The discount double check? It's when we comb through your policies to make sure that you're getting all the discounts you deserve.
No, I get that part, but you guys are doing my move.
The discount double check move?
It's my touchdown dance.
So you're a dancer?
No, I'm a quarterback.
Oh, quarterback.
Whoa.
I'm a robot.
Where's your
Get out of here.
Get to a better state, State Farm.
Call Steve Bedford in Chatham for personal service and discounts that you deserve.
Kids, the breakfast is ready. Eat up. Your friend's gonna be here pretty soon.
I'll be there in a second.
Have a great day.
My friend's here, I'm leaving.
Be safe. Come home right after school.
All right, see ya.
Wow, your dads are really looking out for you.
That's not my dad. That's my family's financial advisor, Mr. Sullivan.
Sullivan Financial, looking out for your investments and your family.
Welcome back to The Rush, the Titan wrestling team. Welcome in Springfield High, and it was a good thing that they wrestled indoors that day because school was out yet again. And now joining us is assistant wrestling coach Tommy Johnson. Coach, thanks for coming on.
Hey, thanks for having me on, Dan.
So this is a very tough match against Springfield. You know, they're one of the best teams in the CS8, and Lincoln was supposed to wrestle that night underneath the spotlight, but then they have a rule where if their school's out, they don't go to certain events, so they didn't go. They had to cancel, so it was just Springfield High and GHS. Talk about what it was like heading into that match, you know, just having to adjust just one-on-one.
I tell you what, Springfield High, they've got a lot of talent. They're senior heavy, they're 11 seniors, and they are tough all around. So we had a couple guys really battled. J.D. Rush won a great match. Mason Kaler was in tight. So guys went out there, wrestled as hard as they could, and that's what we asked for this time of year.
Let's go ahead and take a look at some of those tough matches, and we will start at 152 pounds of Mason Kaler. He starts up against Taylor Taborn in a very physical matchup. They're all over each other, and this one, Coach, came down to a really close call. And talk about what he was trying to do in this match against Randy Taborn's brother, the state place.
You know, Mason just, he is close there. If his foot is within a couple inches, he gets his two there, but he doesn't get it. He loses 4-3. Mason gets 3 escapes. He's pushing. And to this guy, I'm telling you, he ran out of gas, Danny. Mason just ran out of time. Okay, Mason, I know works harder than him in the room, and he's going to get him in the regional, and it's going to be a different type of a match. So, real good, solid effort. 10 times better effort than when he wrestled him first time in the Joe beat. So.
Now 160 here, Damian Blake.
Blake, he starts off very tough. Now look at this fancy move. He gets him on his back pretty early on now, Coach. How good is Damian Blake with this?
And how did he do that pin?
Yes. Damian's got, as you can see, he's got really good hips. He grabbed above the elbow and he elevated his hips and put him right in his back. And he caught that, and we've been working on that in the room, and he caught that, saw his positioning, and there you saw the result.
Up next in the order, J.D. Rush, Sean.
He's facing Kerry Montgomery. We'll try to get the slam against him, but this was a very physical match that J.D. won 6-0. And what is J.D.'s type of wrestling style?
J.D. is just coming at you. He's a workhorse. He is old school, as I like to call it. He's a doubling. He's a arm barring right there. Run his feet. And he's just outwork. He's going to outwork you almost every time. So that's his MO. And it's as you can see there, it paid off for him there against Montgomery.
But unfortunately, Springfield High seems to have too many talented wrestlers, as they seem to do year in and year out. Final 56-12 in favor of Springfield High, because there were a lot of close ones like the Mason Kaler one. But J.D. Rush won 6-0. Damian Blake won by fall.
You guys went up against Springfield, one of the best teams in the CSA conference. We both got the chance to be there. We saw how physical it was. Now, what type of, this is the match that you guys can learn from. What are you trying to do from that?
Well, as of right now, especially we're basically a week and a half away from the region. We tell our guys just to wrestle 6 minutes, to get after it, stay hard, and for the most part, a lot of our guys did. We're really getting. In terms of our fitness, I think it's gotten better. And you come regional time, really anything can happen. Springfield High, like I said before, they're very, very talented. They're going to be hard to beat, but we learned a lot about ourselves, and we trained, for ourselves. We don't really necessarily have to worry about our opponent, especially this time of year. But if we can do things right on the mat ourselves, good things are going to happen, especially in the state series.
Coach, thanks for coming on, and good luck towards the rest of the season. It's starting to hit that final push towards regionals.
Thank you.
The GHS wrestling team is away in Springfield tonight. It's a quad against Lanphier, Southeast, and Rochester.
The Titan Hockey Club battled against the Springfield Senators yet again. Look, last Monday, looking to take a 2-1 edge in the season series. Let's take a look at the highlight right now. Springfield Senators got a great start off, as we see here.
Right from the face-off.
With the face-off. Now, look at the freshman, Brendan Brown. He takes a shot. He passes it. Well, he takes the shot. Gets it past Jake Brandon, the Glenwood goalie, puts Springfield on the board 1-0.
Yeah, right out of the gate, Glenwood tries to answer back with number 15, Vince Lanier. And Lanier will have a shot attempt here, but that's going to be saved by Daniel Schnell of Springfield High, who held his own early. But then, you know what, Lanier, he didn't give up, though. Still showing off why he is a captain. He'll shoot again this time. He scores, and that put Glenwood ahead 2-1 early.
Glenwood again here with Jeffrey 9, number 3. He passes to his close friend, Johnny Webb. And he will get an easy goal as they tallies another one for Glenwood.
And Titans, they're going to keep up this high-tempo pace again. This time it's a defenseman, Jake Vance. He will score the goal, and that caps off the complete domination against the Springfield Senators.
6 points, Danny. Now, Johnny Webb with 3 goals and Brandon Hay with 3 goals as well. The Glenwood Hockey Club plays Bloomington this coming Monday at 7 o'clock at the Nelson Center. Now it's time for our last commercial break. When the Rush returns, Eric Brooklow brings us the top 3 plays as well as his final pigskin picks for the NFL season. We will also bring in Cody Johnston to review highlights for GBA. Stay right there.
Well, Mr. Raji, we could save you hundreds by doing a discount double check.
Not you too, Raji. You're on my team. You know that's my move.
The discount double check?
No, that's my touchdown dance, man.
Here we go again. Sir, you're not even doing it right. Raji, drop it.
Show me what you got, Raji.
What is this?
Come on now. You said you were a dancer.
Where you going, buddy? Come on back.
Get to a better state. State Farm.
Call Steve Bedford in Chatham for personal service and discounts that you deserve.
Fat Willie's in Chatham is a great family restaurant that supplies a wonderful dining experience. We offer outstanding fried chicken and over-the-top Walleye pizza. With quality products at affordable prices, Fat Willie's is the way to go. Open Monday through Saturday, 12 a.m. to midnight. Call us today at 217-483-6969.
Welcome back to The Rush. I'm Eric Burklow here with the top 3 plays of Glenwood Sports this week. Let's start the countdown with play number 3. At play number 3 takes us to the wrestling match where Damian Blake is able to execute a pin of Springfield High wrestle Jackson Shear by holding a reverse style. Glenwood as a team took a tough defeat at the hands of the Senators 56-12 as Blake pulled off Glenwood's second pin of the day. On the play number 2 at the County Market Winter Classic in Jacksonville, as Cole Harper steals the ball away from Taylorville's Grant Livingston and goes coast to coast for the leg as GHS beat the Strand 51-38. In the top play of Glenwood Sports this week is a sneak peek of GBA from Sunday as Brandon James goes all the way for a reverse leg. You'll see more GBA action in a little bit. And now it's time for the final edition, the Pigskin Picks. The Super Bowl is this Sunday. Here's what I predict. I think the Seahawks will win with their defense. I think the Seahawks defense will stop Peyton Manning. This is a defense Manning's never seen in his career. They will cause so many problems for him. And his offense, I think Russell Wilson will have a big day because the Denver defense will focus on Marshawn Lynch a lot early and often. It'll be a close game throughout, but I think it'll come down to the end, and I think Seattle's D will cause a big stop to win the game. MVP will be Russell Wilson. He'll have at least 285 yards and 3 touchdowns to lead Seattle to their first Super Bowl win.
All right, thanks, Eric. And now it's back here on set for the Rush's coverage of the Glenwood Basketball Association. We bring in Cody Johnson. I don't know if you're a coach, general manager of Team Johnson or Team 7, whatever you want to call it.
Yes, player coach.
Player coach type of deal?
Coach.
Like Bill Russell, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the highlights here. The Titans taking on, nope. We have Glenwood logos
Team Johnson
there.
versus Team Chambers.
And Team Chambers. I got myself in a habit. Sean, take it away.
Now action picks up in the second half as you, Cody, your team picks up 24-16. And here's a down court pass to Barry McCollum for the layup.
He was on the other team though with Chambers. And Cody, you answer back with 3 from the left wing. In football, do you work on your shooting at all?
Not really. Kind of just a naturally gifted athlete. I like to see myself as. No, I'm really bad at basketball. I'll take it in the lane, get rebounds. I hardly ever shoot. That was one time it went in, and I'm going to probably end that note on my threes for the career in junior.
Tyler Beckerman here inside ties the game up at 31. Badur Radaraman was kind of on or off from behind the arc, but now Sean, here's Connor Heron.
Heron gets the drive to the basket, fall off the glass, now off the inbound with Anthony McKeat with the triple McQuet from the left wing, and that really sparked you guys up.
Yeah, Connor's our dark horse. I think he's our best player through and through. He gets a lot of points, gets a lot of boards, and he can pass and get the ball in the
bucket. This was the top play of Glenwood Sports this week. Incredible layup behind his back while he's fouled Brandon James. He wanted to make sure that I filmed that and got it on the show. And Brandon, yes, we did. You talk about Connor Heron. Great pass to a wide-open James. That will seal the deal, Sean.
Your team won 53-43, 10-point lead. Brandon James was 16 points and a Heron with 12 points.
Team Johnston 2-0.
Team Johnston 2-0, and you guys went to the 4 o'clock game.
Nope, they did not. They played at 4 o'clock, but it was actually Josh Matchney and Brian Hobby, their teams playing. Now, Josh Matchney, obviously on the basketball team, he served his role as a coach. So let's go ahead and take a look at the highlight here. Now, what would you describe Match as a coach?
Well, sophomore and junior year, when we actually got to draft our teams ourselves and pick the teams, Match was our coach. And sophomore year, we won the league, going undefeated in the freshman-sophomore division schedule.
So he's a pretty, veteran coach.
Oh yeah, he'll throw some zone defenses at us and make us move the ball. He gets into it.
Hobby, he's heading to Indiana to pitch, and he gets that, but he's fouled on, and he gets another putback. And look at the football side as Mapinitis loses the ball, and look at
That's Brian Hobby with the near dunk going up, and Benitis lost it there. But the Hobby, what do you think he can dunk, Cody? He didn't quite pull it off there.
I think if he gets a fast break and he gets his feet on him, he can probably dunk.
It wasn't quite fast break there. Barry McCollum back again, and a lot of teams, as Wilkie scores again with Barry McCollum, a lot of players, sort of team hop in GBA.
Yeah, we like to call it subbing. Not necessarily team hopping, that's a dirty word.
Okay.
We like to keep it clean.
I heard you played 4 games out of 4, is that true?
That is true.
Okay. And Justice Council and Dawson Council both hit ridiculous threes, and Sean, Tim Dale, he wanted this on the show, we got it for him.
Yeah, we did, but he was fouled, and Team Hobby led 37-21, but Matchney unfortunately
That was at halftime.
Yes, Hobby wins by 7 points, 58-51. Hobby with 18 points, and Carter Wilkie with 16 points.
As Cody, Josh Matchney, you mentioned that veteran coach, he engineered that comeback as they only lost by 7.
He's a great coach. I like to see him as maybe a Phil Jackson-esque coach.
Does he implement the triangle?
Oh, he implements a lot of things.
He implements a lot of things, that's right. Well, Cody, thanks for coming on, and you even got game Super Bowl Sunday coming up. Right back at it.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
All right, Cody, thanks, and that will go ahead and do it for this show. Remember, GBA games are on Super Sunday going from 1 until 4. And make sure to get here to GHS early tonight for the Glenwood Lanphier Coaches versus Cancer game. Tonight it tips off at 7:45. Get there early though. If you can't make it, then tune in to GCNN Channel 22 or log on to livestream.com/GCNNTV. The girls basketball team plays in the Eden Championship tomorrow night up in Lincoln against Rochester at 6:30 if you want to travel up there. Also make sure that Eric see if his pick of the Seahawks that was made at the beginning of the season, see if that's right. He's our pick'em guru. That's it. We gone.